there's a lot of places where you can categorize in Kochi as waterfront.
Right.
But having a very expansive waterfront is very important. Location, there is a elevated highway that is coming from Arur all the way to Edapally. And then you have a Clover Bridge that's being connected in Nettur that takes you all the way to the airport and Angamali side as well.
Hi everyone, welcome to Real Estate with Arun. Today I'm very excited to meet Mr. Jagan. He's one of the directors of Prime Meridian. And today we're going to discuss about a very premium project which has been launched in Kochi. And when I speak about this luxury project, I'm not just talking about a category which generally comes in luxury scheme, but this is totally an ultra luxury project. And I have to mention about this because of the exclusivity which is available in this entire project. Hi Jagan, welcome. All good. So basically, I'm very excited about discussing about this project majorly because there is not much of there have been luxury projects in Kochi, but ultra luxury is very few. So I have associated with a lot of brands who were catering ultra luxury in Kochi and other states. So the definition of ultra luxury is not been really defined in Kochi. So I just want to understand the location. The exclusivity, and I just want brief information for the viewers.
So as you said, the Reef is the project name. The Reef, we've launched it as a very ultra luxurious project. We just have 20 units and 23 floors. When you're talking about the location, it's located in Edakochi. It's not typically in the heart of the city. You are going a little bit outside the city, but as you know, Kochi is expanding day by day. And Edakochi as a location is it is on the old national highway, and it is connecting to the NH66 as well. And now with all the developments coming around that location, there is a elevated highway that is coming from Arur all the way to Edapally. And then you have a Clover Bridge that's being connected in Nettur that takes you all the way to the airport and Angamali side as well. So your travel time, which used to usually take around maybe around an hour and a half from here, should be cut down to around 35 to 45 minutes is what is being proposed right now.
Exactly. Because I really believe that development will really change the structure of
definitely.
See, just to mention about this project, the kind of serene view which is available in this locality was not explored much, I think, because of the location. Which was just a little bit
outside the city, and then the accessibility as well. You had to go all the way to Thopmudi if you're coming from Ernakulam, then take a left. But now you have the new bridge also that's coming up, and that's just directly connecting you to the Edakochi road. Cuts across pretty much around 30% of the traffic that you need to go through. And coming in through the highway as well, it's around 2.6 kilometers from the highway, from the current highway, and then it's still on the old state highway as well that connects Thopmudi all the way to Arur.
And this project, it's reaching to this location in like 10 minutes.
Oh, yes.
Less than 10 minutes you can reach.
So we are right now in Kunnur. From here, it's around 10 minutes. It hardly takes around 10 minutes.
Got it. So when it comes to the view and everything, I'll definitely share the videos which has been shared by you. So that's one of the best view available in locality, because we speak more about Marine Drive area. It's majorly because of one, the prime location, and second, I think the view what you're gonna get from there. But this area has got some exclusivity. Like last time you spoke about the length of water. Like I think how many meters?
So I think waterfront, the main, there's a lot of places where you can categorize in Kochi as waterfront. But having a very expansive waterfront is very important. So this, from one end to the other end, is around 1.2 kilometers. So the next course on the other side, which is Kumbhalam, is around 1.2 kilometers on the other side. And I think hardly around 30-40 meters behind our property, you have the next water body which goes on for another 1 kilometer. Then I think around after the 10th floor, you have sea view,
which is the view which is head off
to the other side. On top of the 10th floor, anything. So we have 23 floors. Then anything on top of the 10th floor, you have views to the sea as well. So which is an entire Kochi package, if you call it. You have the backwaters as well as the sea view. And then you're technically not in a very crowded location where it's going to take you around half an hour to 45 minutes just to reach your house after crossing maybe 3-4 signals. This is right on the highway. You get in, you have your entire floor to you as well. That's what we call it.
So it's like a single floor, right? You have the entire apartment on one floor. Like that, you have 23 floors. 23 floors. So 23 floors, and you have duplex option, right?
Yes. So we have an option that's coming in 3 floors. That's been
It's a triplex.
It's a triplex.
Okay, okay.
So that has an entire private pool as well as a private balcony for a private balcony that just has the entire view to the entire Cochin city, if you can call it. So it's a very, very nice project. So we've titled each individual apartment as a sky villa as well. You pretty much have a villa on top of an apartment.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 4,400 square feet, which is a very, very big space as well in considerations to apartments. I don't think you see that many villas that big as well.
Correct.
So you're talking about a sky villa.
It's a sky villa.
It's a sky villa, yes.
So sky, when it comes to this 4,500, what is the additions which is in there, like in terms of balcony?
Yes. So we have roughly around 560 square feet of just balcony space alone.
Yeah.
That which you have both in the front of the apartment as well as in the back. So we have, if you're talking about the design of the apartment, we've segregated the living space for you to have it just in front, and then you have your living spaces in the back as well. So you don't have, if you're more of a social person as well, you don't have to mingle your personal and private life. So you have roughly around 1,500 square feet of just living space in the front of the apartment with another 400 square feet of balcony as well.
1,500 is your living
space alone. So you have your dining, family living, formal living, and a pantry as well. So that roughly sums up to around 1,500 square feet.
In terms of the quality, everything is on a high end.
Oh yes,
right? Everything what has been used,
starting from the materials that we're using, the steel that we're getting, everything is of top-notch quality as well. So we don't want to compromise anything with this project. This is what we portray to be exclusivity to the peak for what you can get in Cochin. And so talking about as you said, like construction quality, everything is something that we've very, very important to us as well.
Got it. So because when we get into this ultra luxury category, what I've observed, they require more rooms for their so they don't want amenities outside. They want everything to be inside the project. That's I've always observed. So even if you go for a home theater, you'll always find an exclusive home theater for their apartment. So there is enough space in this project where you could really.
So your entire first floor is completely filled with just amenities. You have your own pool, you have a deck space, you have a gym, you have a spa if you need it be, and you have a cafe, you have an indoor recreation space as well, and then you have a deck 360 square feet, 360 degree of the apartment of the first floor. Basically, you have a deck through which you can walk around. So you can do anything you want to.
Got it. Yeah, and what is the pricing range coming up to?
So we are starting at 4 CR plus is our starting range. It's roughly amounting to around 9,000 rupees a square feet or so. And then you have your GST added on, car parking added on,
everything. Yeah.
But then a lot of the places with the coastal navy regulation, you are not allowed to access the water.
Correct.
So I think there are very few locations in Kochi itself where waterfront projects have water access. So this belt in Kochi is one of the few that you can get water access. So you can, from the apartment, you have your boat, yacht, whatever.
That's possible.
We have a dock and you can park there as well. And then you have access to get into the water.
I really forgot to ask you that most of the people who speak to me from other states, they are very concerned about the CRZ issue.
Oh yes.
Because after this issue, any waterfront property, they have a fear inside.
Yes.
What is standing out here, like when it comes to?
So CRZ is something. It took a lot of time for us to get the clearance as well. But this happens to be inside the Cochin Corporation. So the rules are a little bit different. So you can build on the building line, for which we have got all clearances as well.
So we have all clearance on the CRS, all documents, RERA registered. Proper RERA registered. What is the current construction stage?
So we have completed our piling and our pile cap. We are on the foundation stage. We are looking to complete it in another 24 months. 24 months. The completion time is in another 24 months.
So thank you so much.
Definitely.
Thanks for your time. So thank you. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. When I speak about this project, the kind of customer what I really feel are for someone who is looking for a very special project in Kochi with great view, exclusive, who prefer privacy and has got good connectivity in future. So while the project is completed, you have a lot of development in this area which is making very closer to the city side, and this is gonna really be very exclusive. The kind of view what is available is something really a person who is outside Kerala would really prefer. because similar view in Bombay, Bangalore, or any other state, this will definitely go up to in the range of around 25,000 to 40,000 rupees square feet, and in Mumbai it might come up to around 1 lakh a square feet. So in Kochi, you are getting that kind of a project, and especially for people who really want a special location in Kochi, this is one of the best option. We are open for discussion. We can definitely have a detailed discussion over it. Thank you so much.